there's no winning without losing. Nobody just all of a sudden won. All right, Justin, let me borrow you. We're gonna talk about side control and Kimura. Head that way, feet that way. Okay. Whenever the arm is up here, you have key locks, Americanas. Whenever the arm is more here, you have straight arm locks. Whenever the arms are kind of here, where his hand is more below the elbow, you have Kimura, okay? Kimura grip is this right here, okay? No thumbs, nothing, okay? And all you're gonna do is you're gonna get the arm from side, okay? And then I'm gonna have you bring your elbow to the hip, the frame here. You're gonna roll here, and I'm gonna place my left knee on his temple, right here. And lift your foot off the mat, because all the pressure is on his head. From here, I'm keeping this slightly bent, and I'm gonna lift his shoulder off the mat. And that's it right there. There's your Kimura. In this situation also, okay? As I get here, you can turn it that way. Probably better if you turn it to the left. The other way. Turn it to the left. There you go. Maybe it's better this way now?
No, that's first.
Oh, it's worth turning it to the right. It's fine. All right. From here also, remember, if he keeps straightening it out, you also have a straight arm lock. Okay, when it's bent, it's a Kimura, but you gotta frame the hip with the elbow. Because if you don't, you're kind of floating here. He can kind of maneuver his arm and not let you have it. Also, you don't want to let that happen, because that, or they'll grab something, or their belt, or anything that's gonna basically lock it up. So you want this arm to be at 90 degrees, frame it here, okay? I'm gonna roll onto my right hip, gently place the knee on his head. I'm gonna extend my right leg, and I'm just gonna roll, look left, and lift the shoulder off the mat, okay, while his head is pinned. When you do Kimuras, without controlling the head, as his shoulder comes up, his head comes up, he sits up, he sits up, he sits up, and oftentimes we get here. But, if you notice, I still have the lock, and I still could potentially finish it. You notice that Kimura is a great grip. There's a system called Kimura Trap. But, we'll start with this. So, we have side control here. The way that I like to set this up is I like to bring this arm over. So, okay, cross face, reverse cross face. And as I roll on my hip here, grab the wrist at the palm, push it down to the mat, and lock your hands, okay? No thumbs, meaning monkey paw. Thumb, I can already feel the pressure on my thumb. I don't need that because it's gonna prevent me from moving it here to the hip, keeping it slightly bent. I'm gonna roll onto my right hip, bring my left leg, or you can set it here, and then you can just gently place the knee on their temple or their face. There we go. And lift your foot up, because now all the pressure's on his head. Justin, can you lift your head? No. Justin, can you lift your head? See how he can move my knee? Go ahead. Exactly. So from here, all I'm gonna do is lean on your right shoulder, look left, and lift this right here, okay? If he starts straightening it out, you can finish it this way here, okay? But if you notice, just like a key lock, this hand right here, my right one, is preventing him from straightening it because I'm keeping it bent. This hand is preventing him from straightening it down. Straighten it down towards your feet. There we go, okay. Move it towards the camera. So when they do that, as he's moving it, so keep it bent, knee, base, and put your body more on there, kind of midsection here. And all I'm doing is lift the foot off the mat and lift the shoulder, okay? So all we're doing is this, side control cross face. You have an underhook. Bring this over here. As you roll this way here, got the wrist right about here. You can have it with the thumb here, and then feed it to your left hand right about here. Frame it, keep it bent, roll, right foot should be more so like at 6 o'clock. Your head's at 12, foot's at 6. Lift this up. Here, cross face underhook. I want his arm on that side there, because if he brings it on the inside, you have a super tight key lock here, okay? But the second you do this, he should bring it on the other side. There we go. Here. You'll notice one thing also. Sometimes you grab the wrist, but also my hand can go past the wrist. Even if I don't grab it, I'm okay as long as this is just a hook right here, because my hand's got to do something. It's better to keep it as a hook so he can't just free it. Even if I, yeah, see, it traps right there, okay? And I can always pull it, but sometimes you get to the point where it's so tight I can't, like, I don't need to like fight to adjust this grip here. I'd rather have it here, maybe even here, because he can't free his arm. So even if you get it here, all you're doing is just lifting the elbow so his shoulder comes off the mat, okay? So just nice and easy, we're gonna do this. Cross face, underhook, cross face here, okay? He did, also, in competition, I see this all the time. In fact, I see a lot of this. He reaches, grabs the shoulder, and he holds on to me, okay? Now, could he be doing me a bigger favor than to hold on, because I don't want to do anything. He's holding on to me here, okay? At the bottom, you need to figure out how to create space by creating frames, wedges. Starts with wedges, ends with frames, okay? Sometimes the wedges work, okay? You okay? Yeah. Giving birth or something, okay? This hand, this arm should be pinching and moving kind of a little bit more on the inside of his left thigh. That's not your left thigh. Where's your left thigh?
This one.
Inner thigh. Yes, so now this at least is a problem for me, because if he pinches his elbow, okay, and he's hooking and he's framing my hip here, okay, he can literally scoot this way and lift my hip. Okay, so that works. So you need to be here, not here going, you're not going anywhere. So here, look, because I can even begin. It's already begin to create space. Okay, but I just want you guys to get the Kimura. So all you're gonna do, head down. Grab the wrist, push it over your arm, get the grip, frame the hip. Look at that. I'm like a pull. I didn't even know. And move. I'm on his chest. I'm too close. Move yourself this way, pin the head, lift the elbow. Keep your right elbow on the mat. I don't want it floating. Lift the shoulder, pin the head. That's it. Okay? So you're gonna start. Grab the wrist, keep the left hand under, feed it here, get the elbow. Move yourself here, pin his head, lift the shoulder. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Stay together.